can't hear you. Sometimes we hear you and we can't see you. Well, this week happens really fast. This is a big challenge for all the NFL teams to come back around Thursday night and play football, and our guys have worked really hard to do it. It's a big shift in the mode of how we get prepared, and we're trying to maximize recovery so the guys are ready to go. And it seems like it's worked out well. We feel like we've got the plan in and we're ready to go. Tomorrow still counts. We still got stuff to do, but we're in good shape right now. He finished the week doing well, so we'll see what happens. I don't have a lot of information on the number of guys because we're going to take every minute of it, so I won't be able to satisfy you. But he did really well. I was really pleased, and he looked really quick out here.
Can you say what he's going to be listed as?
I think everybody's questionable.
Shelby Harris okay?
Yep, same category, questionable.
Did Outwoods make it out at all? Outwoods, did
No,
he make it out?
Not yet. We're maximizing every day off.
When you look at San Francisco, they have avoided 3 and outs better than any other team in the league. Why is that?
They're really efficient. You know, they have a running game that they're really dependent upon. They've got as quick a passing game as anybody in the NFL, and quick and controlled. So they get a lot of completions and stuff. That's why they move the sticks. So it all fits together really nicely, and it's really the rhythm of their pass game and complement to the running game.
What we saw from Godwin, gosh darn it, I do that every time. Godwin last week on the returns. Why was he so effective in that role?
Well, we blocked both of them really well, for one, and he hit it just right. He seemed to have a real feel for maxing out the spacing that was available. The guys, the blocks were really well executed, and so his speed, his tempo, and his commitment to what he saw was what shot him through the first line of coverage.
Everybody talks about their front seven with Bosa and Armstead, and I've seen Warner.
They should.
With the secondary, Ward and Fonga taking over this year's starters. How have you seen that fortified back half of the team?
Fonga's had a fantastic season. I mean, he looked terrific right from the beginning. It was a great pick by them. A guy was a little bit under the radar, and that has proven everything otherwise. I've loved the way he plays, and tough, and he's got anticipation and instinct and all that stuff. He's a really good ball player, and Jimmy Ward's been a good player for a long time.
You talked after the Week 2 game about kind of letting Geno go and opening things up a little bit. How have you seen the offense progress from where you were way back in Week 2?
Very confident. We've become very confident in what we can do, and he's done everything he could have done to give us reason to, and the consistency that he's had with his receivers, his ability to use everybody. Look how balanced our numbers are, and even seeing Marquise starting to get his touchdown numbers up as he's catching up a little bit with receptions. Mixed the ball well to everybody, just used everybody. Everybody's mixed into it, and we're all counting on doing their part. And it's really the. I don't know that you guys see it this way, but it's really the point guard approach. He's really moving the ball to everybody and getting those guys their opportunities, and very consistent about that. And I think that's given us confidence.
So you're assuming Purdy's going to play, but you guys know Josh Johnson a little bit too.
Sure. Yeah, we've had him through. Josh has been everywhere, and we've seen him play. For a number of teams. He's always been a real accomplished vet. He's a great kid, really, really a compliment to your program. So if they go that way, he'll bank on his experience, and they'll use him, and he'll play really smart and run that team well, I'm sure.
How do you feel Abe and Charles are kind of holding up at this stage in the year? They played a lot of snaps for you, longer than they played in college. How are they kind of making it through at this point in performance?
Both guys have leaned out a little bit. Both guys have lost a little bit of weight. Maybe we call it baby fat because they're young, but that's not it. But they've leaned out. Both are in good shape and physically fit and all of that. They've handled it really well, and they're just so even-keeled that they've just been able to deal with all of the challenges of it, and this is as good a challenge as they get. They've been here before already. They've been with these guys, and so they've done a magnificent job.
What has Christian added to their offense?
His versatility is rare and complete. There's nothing that he doesn't do well. He does everything, and and I mean that also in the throwing game, of all the variety of things that he does in the passing game. He plays like a receiver, and he plays like a running back coming out, and They utilize him, and they're really good at utilizing him for matchups and things like that. The running game part of it, he can run it all, and he's very opportunistic. He rarely misses a read. He rarely misses a chance to take advantage of the defense, and so you're getting his best shot every snap. And he's a tremendous competitor. So he's got it all.
Do you think he could be a full-time slot guy if you wanted to?
Absolutely, sure he could. Yeah.
Did DJ Dallas practice at all?
No.
You continue to like the Gabe and Phil rotation there?
Yeah.
Obviously, there's challenges, not just the opponent for the short week, but obviously it's a great opportunity for you. Was that kind of in the conversation this week?
Yeah, that's obvious. It's each week is a great opportunity. It is. This one, these guys happen to be in first place and all that in the division, and they're playing great. If you're going to have a good year, you have to win games like this. You have to win them. You have to find your way through the great challenges. There'll be more on the schedule before we're done, but you have to match up, and you got to get your games, and you got to expect to play these guys well, and you got to go and perform and play well. And it just happens to be the 49ers this week, and they have a great run going, and what's been really impressive about that is they've done it with different guys. They've had some guys banged up, and they've really been able to maintain their level of play and all that. So. This is just a really good team, but this is what it takes. So it's a great matchup.
In a game like this, what's the message? How do you message be patient but yet execute when you get the opportunity?
Well, there is some talk about it's Thursday night football, and that's a big deal. And we have our way, that we handle this, and we've approached it pretty successfully over the years, and there is a mentality. I don't care about talking about it, but there is a way to go about it, and it is performing like you're capable, under these circumstances, and that's a lot easier said than done.
You get the big picture why they're Thursday night games, but would you just as soon do without it?
Yeah, I think it's really hard on the players. I mean, I get it. We get the pub of it and all, and it's a fantastic event. We're fortunate to have a chance to play in it, and our guys all like it. It's just really challenging. This is the most challenging thing that we ask of our players, is to come back from Sunday to Thursday.
Is Trey Brown okay? Or?
He's sick. Yeah, he was sick the last couple days.
Same thing as the other.
What do you think about the fashion statement being made by some of your media folks here?
They're comfortable.
When you go Monarchs, you can't go wrong. Just remember. Not only can you look great like you look now, but you can go bowling in those. You can mow the front lawn. You can just about do. You can jog. You can do it. Pickleball is definitely is probably the footwear of choice for pickleball. I'm sure. We're looking pretty good. Huh?
How many lawns do you mow these days?
Oh, I take my shots. I roll it out there.
Ryan Neal, is he okay?
He's questionable. Yeah. Easy out for me here today. We just have to use every minute that we have, and so we're just waiting.
Was there anything you didn't give Jonathan Abram a lot of time, but is there anything you saw in that to give you?
Yeah, he was ready. He was ready to play, and he needs more plays. We need to get more. I planned on to see him more than we did, so we'll see if we can get that done this week.
Anything else? Thank you.
Okay.